Okay, so ngayon naman, how are you going to add and subtract rational algebraic expression with unlike denominators? Paano kapag magkaiba sila ng denominator? So, let's have example number 1. So, if we have 2 over x plus 3 over y. Okay. So, since magkaiba sila ng denominator, ang gagawin mo lang, ipag-multiply mo ngayon yung denominator. So, ilalagay mo x times y. After nun, para shortcut, gumamit ka na ng butterfly method. Ito muna, y times 2. So, lagay mo dito siya. Or 2 times y. Then, kopyahin mo yung operation sa gitna. Plus. Then, x times 3 or 3 times x. Ayan. Then, simplify. 2 times y is 2y plus 3 times x is 3x. Over x times y is xy. So, pagsasamahin mo lang, pag magkaiba, pagsasamahin mo lang. So, that will be the answer. Example number 2, we have here 4 over m minus 1 over n. So, ganun lang ulit. Kahit minus pa yan, ganun lang yung process. I-multiply mo lang yung baba. So, we have m times n. And then, butterfly method. N times 4, we have 4n. Ayan, 4 times n. Then, operation sa gitna, minus, ilagay mo minus. Then, m times 1. So, meron tayong 1 times m. Kung mapapansin nyo, lagi kong unang nilalagay yung numerical coefficient or yung number bago yung variable kasi yun yung proper way. And then, 4 times n, we have 4n minus 1 times m is m na lang. Over m times n is mn. So, that will be the answer for number 2. Example number 3, we have here 6 over m plus 7 over 2n. So, ganun po ulit. Ang gagawin lang po natin ay multiply the denominator. So, m times 2n. Then, butterfly method tayo. So, we have 6 times 2n plus m times 7 or 7 times m. And then simplify. So, we have now 6 times 2n is 12n plus 7 times m is 7m over yung denominator naman, m times 2n. So, 2mn. So, ganun lang siya kasimple. This will be the answer in number 3. Number 4, we have here 1 over 4x plus 1 over 5y. So, with the same process. Actually, marami kasing way paano mo to isusolve, pero ito yung lagi kong ginagamit kasi for me mas madali siya. So, just multiply the denominator, 4x times 5y. So, laging ganon, denominator muna. After that, butterfly method ka na, 5y times 1. So, lagay mo dito, 1 times 5y plus 4x times 1. So, we have 1 times 4x. Okay, after that, simplify. 1 times 5y is 5y plus 1 times 4x is 4x over 4 times 5, we have 20. Then, x times y, xy. Okay, so 4x times 5y is 20xy. That will be the answer in number 4. Okay, now example number 5, this one is a little bit challenging. Okay, so first, we are going to multiply the denominator. Okay, so we have here 6x squared times 8xy squared. After that, butterfly method. So we have 1 times 8xy squared plus this one. So we have now 5 times 6x squared. And then simplify. Okay, 1 times 8, we have 8. Then just copy x, y squared. Then copy plus. 5 times 6, we have 30. Copy x squared. Over, multiply 6 and 8. So we have 48. Then, x squared times x. Ilang x meron? May dalawa tayo dito, plus isa. So, meron tayong tatlo. So, we have x cubed or x raised to 3. Then, yung y natin, y squared. So, idugtong mo lang doon, y squared. Okay? Then, after that, kasi itong mga ito, makikita mo, halos lahat sila divisible by 2. Ito kasi hahanapan mo siya ng greatest common factor. So, 2 lang talaga yung makikita natin dyan. Kasi pag kuhain natin para mas makita nyo. So, what are the factors of 8? Meron tayong 8 times 1 and 4 times 2. Si 30 naman, meron tayong 30 times 1, 15 times 2, ano pa, 10 times 3. So, yan. Saan sila nagkaparehas? Parehas sila sa 1 at saka sa 2. Ang mas mataas ay 2. Kaya yun yung kanilang greatest common factor. Ilalabas natin ngayon yon. So, lagay natin dito si 2. Tapos, pagdating, di ba, tinuro ko to sa inyo before, pagdating sa variables, mas kukuhain mo yung mas maliit yung exponent. So, meron tayo ditong x raised to 1 at saka x squared. So, syempre, mas konti yung x. Kasi isa lang yung x niya. Ito may y squared, ito wala. So, hindi natin gagamitin yung variable na y. Then, after that, gawa ka na ng open parenthesis. After po nyan, i-divide mo po ito, yung 8xy squared, dito sa greatest common factor, or GCF, or least common multiple. Ayan, least common multiple or LCM na tinatawag. Kasi LCM na siya dahil may kasama na siyang variable. So, i-divide natin to. So, divide natin. Dito na lang. Okay, we have here 8xy squared divided by yung LCM natin na 2x. Ayan. 8 divided by 2 is 4. And then, yung ating xi, cancel na. Anong natira? Y squared. Y squared. So, meron tayong 4y squared. Ilagay natin siya dito sa una. 4y squared. Copy plus. Then, yung 30x squared, i-divide din natin dito sa 2x. So, i-divide natin. We have 30x squared over 2x. So, meron tayong 30 divided by 2 is 15. Then, x squared and x, minus natin to 2 minus 1. So, pag nag-cancel kasi tayo dito, may matitirang x sa taas. Tama ba? So, matatanggal tong isang x dito, then matatanggal yung isang x dito, may matitirang isang x. So, we have 15x. So, lagay po natin dito yung 15x. Ayan, over 48x cubed y squared. So, pwedeng ilagay natin, pwede rin naman i-factor na natin. Factor na natin. So, anong factors ng 48 yung merong 2? So, meron tayong 2 times 2 2 times 24. Ayan. Times, ilang x ba meron tayo? Tatlong x. So, x times x times x. And then, yung y naman, ilan? Dalawa. So, times y times y. So, ayan. Ito, lagyan na rin natin dito. 2 times x. Then, i-cancel natin yung parehas. Ano yung parehas? 2. Parehas ng 2. And then, parehas din siya ng x. Kung may isang x na makakancel, cancel yung isang x dito. Ayan. Ano yung natira? Ang natira ay, sa taas, sa numerator, 4y squared plus 15x. Over, sa denominator, natira 24. Ilang x? 1, 2. So, meron tayong x squared. Ilang y? 1, 2. So, y squared. This will be our final answer. Final answer na siya kasi wala na. Hindi na natin pa masisimplify. 415, wala nang GCF yan. Yan. So, yan na yung pinaka-final answer in number 5. So, this will be our last example. 4 over m minus 6 over m minus 5. So, again, ganun po ulit ang gagawin natin. So, multiply the denominator. So, we have m times m minus 5. And then, butterfly method tayo dito. 4 times m minus 5. Then, anong operation sa gitna? Minus. Then, m times 6 or 6 times m. So, ayan. After that, simplify tayo. So, we have now 4 times m. We have 4m. Then, minus. Ito siya, galing dito. Minus. 4 times 5. We have 20. And then, ito naman. Negative 6 times m. We have negative 6m. Over, yung denominator naman natin, m times m, we have m squared. M times negative 5, we have negative 5m. Okay. After nyan, kung mapapansin nyo, meron pang pwedeng isimplify. Parehas yung ating like terms. Yung 4m at saka yung negative 6m. So, parehas sila ng variable and exponent. Kaya, matatawag natin silang like terms. Pwede natin silang pagsamahin. So, syempre, simplest form dapat, pagsasamahin natin sila. Positive 4m at saka negative 6m. Positive and negative, we are going to subtract. So, 6 minus 4 is 2. Then, just copy letter m or the variable m. Ano ang mas mataas, si 4 or si 6? Siyempre, si 6. Anong sign ni 6? Negative. Kaya, negative din yung magiging answer natin dito. So, negative 2m. Then, kopyahin mo yung negative 20. Huwag mo kakalimutan yung pinaka-operation or sign, ha? Kasi mamamali kayo kapag mali yung nilagay yung sign. Negative or minus 20. Over m squared minus 5m. So, that will be the final answer. Okay. Paano mo ba malalaman pag final answer na yun? Kapag wala na siyang ililiit, parang simplest form na talaga siya. Kasi ito, kahit kunin pa natin yung LCM nito or greatest common factor niya, 2, wala naman tayong makakancel sa baba na pwede pa natin i-factor na may 2 din. So, ibig sabihin, final answer na yan, simplest form na. So, that's it for our number 6. So, yun lamang.